Good evening, student. My name is Pankaj Kumar Roy. Uh, Today I am here to start the new topics. Okay, so let's I present my screen. Okay, today we will discuss the new topic is a Zimbra server installations. Zimbra is a freeware of software service which is provide the enterprise mail server. You know that the mail server is required in every organizations because they are sharing the informations and they are chatting also in local networks. So if you have a big organizations, so company wants to deploy on mail service, the user access informations and share the file folder and anything through mail services. But if think the company wants to do to deploy the commercial mail server, so the company to give the amount number of users of mail id. So you know that the company have wants to deploy on mail server, so he need to high level of machine infrastructure and need to hire proper knowledge of technical person. So the company never to want to spend expense lots of amount in this technical background person. So company to buy the mail server from Zimbra, from mail server, Gmail, and another platform of companies which share the mail ID on particular user account behalf. So they don't need to install domain server, DNS server required because the company mail server hosted on third party infrastructures. Okay. So, but in this, if this thing the company to host it on mail server on another company web server, company on another infrastructure, so need to lots of amount of expense. So if the number of user access the mail server and you pay the amount, if the number of user mail ID increase, so amount will be increases. So Zimbra is one of the platform the company wants to deploy his mail server on offline and online. Okay, Zimbra is a collaboration of open source and is a freeware, totally freeware services, and we will discuss in this modular program. First, we know that how will work in Zimbra mail server in company organizations. After that, we'll know that the Zimbra installations and then Zimbra mail server configurations. After that, we will send the mail one user to another user. Okay. So I explain on MS Paint, so easily to be understand. Just think that the company have one of the domain server on DC and one is a DNS server. So why to require Active Directory and DNS for mail server and this is a mail server? Okay, because who access the mail server? The mail server access of the user, the company user. Okay, and the company user should be mail id is providing by the active directory. The active directory to keep the all user information. And second server is my DNS server. The DNS server is provide the DNS record because mail server is one of the service, is not an operating system, is a mail service. The mail service to provide the services name. So DNS server is another level of concept. So little bit to know that what is a DNS and SRB records. Okay, and Active Directory to need to provide the user mail ID because user account is here on this server. Okay, So user account keep in this Active Directory. The user account manage. Just a minute. User account manage. Okay. So just a few minutes ago I discussed DNS record. DNS record that means uh, SRV record. SRV record. SRV record. There are lots of types of SRV records. Okay. The first record is NS record is a name server. The second record is just a minute. NS record. The second record is A record, host record, triple A record means IPv4 host address, and one is a MX record. MX record means mail server record. So without this DNS record, the mail server will unable to be configured. Okay, just a minute, let's refresh. Okay, NS means name server, and another is a host record, a host record, and MX is a mail server record. Another is CNAME, means is a common name. Common name, that means common name means it is a alias name, that means www.com. www.isos.com. www is its alias name. Okay, so our domain name is isohe.com. This is my domain name. Okay, and this domain to acquire to mail server. Okay, so on his employees, so all this server should be member from this domain. That means this computer name is, if this computer name is DNS, so dns.isoh.com, and the mail server is name is mail.isoh.com. Okay, so this is a part of the hierarchy, and this is a part name is of your domain server. Okay, so just I explain once again. Without domain you will be unable to configure your mail server. The domain means Active Directory server should be required if you think to implement your own mail server. Active Directory to keep user account details, and user account details who access the mail account, the user have should be URL name, that means user1@isos.com. That is a mail ID, and mail ID account keep on Active Directories. Okay, and why need to DNS server? DNS server to provide the DNS record, means SRV record, and one is a record is this is PTR. PTR is a pointer. PTR is a pointer to reverse record. Is a mandatory. Without this possible, without to configure this SRB record to enable to uh, the query mail server. This is a reverse lookup zone. Reverse lookup zone. Okay, reverse lookup zone is a part of to query server on IP based, to query server on IP. Okay, dot IRDA arpa.com. Okay, this is your reverse lookup zone queries. Another is a forward lookup zone. Forward lookup zone to query server on host name based. Host like this iSwitch.com. Are you getting the answer? this to server. This is reverse forward lookup zone. Okay. So the two zones is mentioned DNS record. Without these zones, you will not cover, you will not implement mail server. Okay. So the company never to want like to do this. So the company to deploy on mail on another host server, on another third party host like Gmail, Yahoo, Rediff Mail, and other such type of company which provide the mail server. Okay. So I think so you understand what you perform this lab, but I'll show a DNS server little bit, DNS record I will create. After that, we'll come to the mail server. My main focus to be configured Zimbra mail server. Okay, so this is my infrastructure. We'll perform this lab. So we'll perform this lab on a local network. Okay, the local network means is not performed in a public network, because if you go in a public network, so when you give your server name, the server name should be required unique. So iSwitch.com already in a public domain. So if you think to make the mail server on iSwitch.com, so we'll not to do this because the server already here. So your tasks will not be completed. So we'll perform these tasks on local networks. Okay, let's start. So we'll perform this lab on a packet tracer. No, sorry, on a Oracle VirtualBox. Okay, so we don't have a Zimbra mail server. Okay, so we perform this Zimbra server install on Ubuntu server. Okay, so first we install the Ubuntu server. We have already installed Windows domain, and this server have 2 GB of RAM, and another this server to have 2 GB RAM. So first start this machine. Let's start here. Just a minute. This is my two machine. I will later install Ubuntu, because just a little brush up in DNS server configurations. Okay, first check what is the IP. The IP 100.3. So I just little bit change. I change this IP address. Change it to options. And this is 1.3 and 1.2 is my server. Close. And also change this IP, because the IP will have changed on DNS server, so they are not to meet to each other. Okay, Okay, I think so. The server is ping here from here. So check once again the IP have changed not. Okay, the IP have changed. So now check this server is ping is here or not. Okay, server is pinging here now, and the DNS server should be ping from server. What is my DNS server IP is 3. Yeah, both are ping here. So this is my Active Directory server. So just I create two accounts is here on my server, Active Directory server, and the user to access mail account from here. So the first get the organization ID. So organization that is specify the unique organizations to handle all the account on particular organization name. If you are using from user, there is a default, but if you have the default, so don't be issue, but you will manage departmental wise of your mail IDs. Okay, so I create the organizations is new organizations in new and organization unit. The name is ISH SLG. This is organization group, and under the ISH, I am creating the two accounts. Just new click and user. The username is staff. One is mail ID is staff. Okay, Siliguri, and user ID is here staff. Okay, staff. The display name and is the mail ID staff at the rate Okay, so user never to change this IP address, so user cannot change the IP. Sorry, password. Okay, the one user I have created now, and another user I create on sir is a new user is a manager. Manager Siliguri. Okay, so MANGR is a manager mail ID. Okay, so user can note the both must change the password. Okay, so one is unchecked and second is just I forgot. Okay, password. Think in mind if you don't have a proper knowledge in Active Directory, so you can't do the configure on server mail server on your organization. So first to grab the knowledge in Active Directories and DNS server. After that, you will implement the on company mail server. Okay, so the server part has completed. Now I'm here in a DNS server. So I create the SRV record, which is help to know the particular service of name. So the first I want to ping is here iswitch.com. This is my iswitch.com is my full name, full computer name. iswitch.com, it's my what? It's my domain name. So I am calling forward lookup zone. Okay, but I want to call reverse lookup zone. This is my reverse lookup zone of queries. Okay, so sorry, this is a ping of command. So I want to query NS lookup. Just I query my server is resolved or not from this command. Okay, so it happened if your DNS server work properly. Yes, my DNS server work properly. That means the name is iswitch.com and address is 1.2 and 100.2 is a previous uh, IP address. Okay, so this address it is not longer. It will changes after you reboot your machines. Okay, so If you want to reverse lookup to query and gives your server IP 1.2, look at it, it's reply the answer. I think it's not reply the answer. That means the issue of uh, the pointer. Okay, so just minimize this. Just off your Windows and go to administrator tools and DNS. Okay, so I do the big skin so you can understand easily, very easy way. Okay, DNS, this is DNS, and the two zones, forward and reverse lookup zone. Just click on it, expand this forward lookup zone, and expand is here. Look at that. This is my DC, is my computer IP name. Computer means my domain control IP, but it is so because the host record not to be modified, because previous before it perform this lab, the machine, the default IP is 100.2, but we have to change this IP address. Just edit, go to properties and change this IP address. It will reflect to another IP. Okay, and check on this update associate pointer. If you select this option, so automatically create the pointer. Okay, so I apply here. Okay, warning that means PTR is changes. Just click on reverse lookup zone and look at that, is the pointer is here. Okay, no, its pointer is not created. Okay, so I create them manually. So this is my host address and domain, and just I change it here, properties once click. 1.3 is my DNS, apply. The pointer I do the manually change, and my mail server IP is properties. Actually my mail server is not available, but I'll change it 10, 1.10, apply. Okay, and alias dc.com. So go to the pointer and just right click properties, and just a minute, delete this, delete here. Okay, I think the reverse. Okay, just right click, uh, new pointer. Okay, host name is just browse this PC, DNS forward, ISH is running. I think so. A host record, all record. Yeah, just a minute. Is not share. Okay, cancel. I just press will perform it. Remove all this record one by one. Okay, so first I create the A record. A record is my name, DC, and IP address is 192.168.1.2. Add host. Okay, another is 192.168.100. Sorry, 1.3, and this is a DNS. DNS. Okay, maybe 192.168.1.3. Done. So Just right click, properties. This point is not up to date automatically, so I do the manually. New pointer. The host name is not showing here. Okay, don't worry. So I give the manually IP. IP address is 2, host name dc.isoh.com. Yeah, is a manually added. And second is a record, is a pointer, is a 3. 3 is my dns.isoh.com. Okay. The 2 point is created now, and another point is alias, new alias name. Alias name is ww. Okay, and give the fully qualified domain name dc.isoh.com. This is your alias name. Okay, so this is my and another create another host record. Another host record is gives the name a record 192.168 1.10 1.100, and okay, this is a mail 192.168 1.100. Then and another one host record is mx host name, host and child domain, mail. Okay, fully qualified domain name mail dot iswitch.com. Okay, this is my mail id, and reverse lookup ptr. Okay, just a minute. Properties. Yeah, already is up to dated. So another pointer is okay only for host added. So this is my pointer mail.iso.com is a mx record, a host record. Okay, so I will check it is resolved or not. ns lookup dns.isoh.com. It's reply the answer. Look, and why 100.3? Just a minute, I check it. Forward lookup zone is 101.3, and reverse. Okay, it's automated to up to date. So properties, change this 101, apply. Okay, and refresh it. just get a new zone. Next, primary zone 192, 168, 1. Yeah, newly created. Hmm. Nice. So the host name is 2 and dc.iswitch.com. I'm creating DNS record. Okay. So pointer is a mandatory. Without this pointer is not possible. So uh, you you will understand um, regularly basis to view the video, and first you create the DNS record. After that you will create the mail server. Okay. So I have already created the forward lookup zone, and this is a forward lookup zone, the a host record and mail exchange record. It is correct, so no very issue, but issue is my pointer. So I create once again one by one. So another is my server 3 is my DNS server, dns.ish.com. Okay, another pointer is 100 hostname mail.iswitch.com. This is a pointer here. So check once again, the IP should be changes. Look, is okay now, and iswitch.com is correct. Okay, so my DNS have created successfully. Now make the uh, mail server. So first to install the to make the Linux server, which can install Zimbra server. Okay, so I'm install the Ubuntu server. Okay, so install on Zimbra. So Zimbra server, the minimum server requirement, the RAM requirement should be 8 GB. Okay, and hard disk as a choice. What you want to do is I'm performing this lab on the VM. So the minimum 60 GB is okay, but in a real scenario you will give the lots of memory size, storage level, because the mail is incremented day by day, number of users. If your number of user increase, so your mail server required more space. Okay, so finish now. Go to settings, and network is breeze. Sorry, storage is 112 LTS. Yeah, and start now. If you have a query, you send to me on live chat session. So I am very happy to give you an answer of a query. Okay. So it's required maybe 10 minutes. First, we we connect this machine from internet, because some supporting software will be required before you install Zimbra on this machine. Okay. So after the machine fully ready, then switch of this machine or network in a local, because the server should be communicate. After that the Zimbra will be installed. Okay. So first I configuration now is it this is my server is a Ubuntu LTS light version. So click on it. I want to give the static IP. 44 is my IP. So click on it. Okay, automatic no required is the manual. So the server IP is here 1.0. This is my network ID, and the server IP is 192.168.44, and gateway is 192.168.1.1, and name server is IP address 192.168.1.1, and search domain is iswitch.com. Okay, is save, is applying to changes. IP set static, done. Okay, is done now. Click on done, is done. Continue. Okay. Wait, give the username. So just I'm giving the your name is Ubuntu, and the server name is mail, and pickup name is Ubuntu, and password which you want to do as a choice. Done. Select OpenSSL service started. Done. Oh. So it installing now. Wait 5 minutes. Then okay. So how to download the Zimbra if you want to think your mind from where you download Zimbra mail server. Just go to Zimbra official mail site, Zimbra officially uh, site, is Zimbra collaborations. Okay, this is Zimbra collaboration mail server. So just click on the product, click on download, and down below scroll the screen, and this is the latest version Zimbra collaboration default version 10 with license, free license, and but which I suggest click on early release. This is a stable version. We'll install this machine. We'll install this 88.15 GA release in of general support. You click on it, so it show which this version to support operating system. So I'm installing in Ubuntu 20 LTS is supporting here. Okay, just click on it, and just click. 20 is my node, my LTS is 18. I'm clicking here. Okay, and pause this link and right click. Okay, so I'll show it how you download. I have already browsers here. Just we get command will use, so is easily to be download on the machine. They don't require any switch transfer the files from base machine of Windows machine. Sorry, base machine from Windows machine to Linux machine. So I think installation system is running now. So wait another few minutes. It will ready. And this is my 44 machines. So change the DNS informations. Okay, just DNS my server is here. Once I go to his administrator tools and DNS and host, add host records 44, no? Yeah, 44 is my mail server IP. Okay, parity means uh, your server name is 2. your mail server's name is to mail.iso.com or outlook.isos.com. So what is a you have two mail server and the two mail server on the same network. So which mail server is a based on priority basis? So your priority is 10. The first priority is 10. Default priority is 10. If you increase the priority value is 11 and another mail server is 12, the 11 priority value is first preference and 12 is the second preference. Okay, this is a mail uh, server priority value. Okay, and click on reverse lookup zone and is already is 44. I'm set here 44. So is the mail server now? Go to is my server. Just a minute. Yeah, installation is completed now. So cancel and update and reboot is rebooting now. Forcefully you reboot this machine. In a real scenario production environment, don't be required to force a reboot. Okay, so I forced to reboot the machine. First turn off the machine and after that reboot the machine. Okay, first before you start this machine, remove your disks, optical disks. Otherwise, the installation process once again started. So just start is here. Okay, just login. No, his name is Ubuntu. Ubuntu and password editor 123. IP is 44. So I'm trying to connect this machine from Putty. Okay, so Putty 192.168 1.44 and okay, open, accept, Ubuntu password editor 123. Okay, just increase my font size of this terminal, change settings, appearance, change, and 14. Apply. Yeah, the size is increased now. Now switch this account in the root user. The first step by step we perform this switch in a notepad. The first update and upgrade of this machine. Okay, is upgrade and update the machine. After to set the host name, which was mentioned in our DNS SRV record. I hope you are enjoying this video and very helpful video. Um, our organizations using the Zimbra mail server. Okay, in public body also and private body also, and you nothing to the pay amount on another third party organizations. Because on mail server is very safely and security concerned. Okay, because your mail on your hand, and if you are using the outsider mail server, so your privacy and your mail is not secure, because admin always to check your mail id if he want. Okay, so if somebody tells you we are not saying your mail, so no, if they want, he or she see your mail id, see your mail contents. Okay, so obviously your private network also admin also he try to see the mail, but he's an employee and you instruction to don't to check the any mail ID without my permissions. So your security may be possibly strong. Okay, but we are the IT person, so never we trust anybody. So your mail is not important. So use on private server, otherwise you go outside. Okay, so is a patches and new services install before install the Zimbra. After this install, then set the host name which was mentioned in my DNS. If the host name is not match with your DNS server, so installation will not completed. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Another 1 minute is required to complete this process. Yeah, complete. Now set host name. Host name is my mail dot iswitch.com. Host name set nano etc hosts files. Just remove all the lines. One into 168 1.44 mail. Okay, then to set the resolver nano etc, because it is resolve the machine, so my resolver is 192.168 1.44, no sorry 1, and my server resolver is ispace.com. Okay, this is my gateway. No, this is my DNS IP is 2. Okay, this is my DNS server. Control X Y. Okay, So check this dig command is working or not. Yeah, what is mean by this is communication out because my server is not resolving here. So the change is up. After that, we'll later again to okay open DNS. After that, you have to resolve 127.0.0.353 1. Okay, resolver failed. Okay, so don't worry. So I keep the local way to copy it. So download manager, I have already installed it. The download is Ubuntu. Okay. So what is the IP is here? IP is 144. So Win server, WinSCP. Just transfer the file from a Windows machine to Ubuntu. Accept. Okay. So this is Ubuntu files. Just copy. The file is successfully transferred my Linux. Okay. So okay. Now I close these terminals and to change my network settings. This is a breeze mode and I want to set on the local network this host virtual host only network address. So it will ping from server and DNS server. Okay, apply. So now show is here and view scale mode. Okay, so clear sudo I think so is here. Okay, sudo su need to reboot because I changed the host name. Check it. Host name should be applied. Changes. Yeah, host name is here. Okay, mail dot. So resolver vi etc resolver.com and resolver IP should be changed. It's my domain server IP to 168 1.2 WQ. It's saved now. Now reboot this machine. After that, will be affecting. So today I stopped this lab in this time, and the coming session in coming months I will configure Zimbra mail server on Ubuntu. Already have done, but configuration part is pending. Okay, so coming session I will configure Zimbra. The dedicated video will perform Zimbra mail server configuration only, nothing else. Because today we have to cover Active Directory and DNS server. Okay, and integrate with DNS server. Integrate with mail server in DNS. So I'll explain a little bit so you can understand. Okay, just a minute. I'll show it. Oh. And in coming this session, in coming further video, I'll explain how to configure Zimbra server and how to access the mail server. Okay, so just a minute. Ubuntu password @123 sudo su password @123. Okay, okay. So I am checking dig dig my is a record iswitch.com. Yeah, is it resolving now? Okay, so I am applying mail. Okay, it also replying here. Okay, and another is it's a very important because the name should be resolved, otherwise the Gmail will not be installed. Yeah, the server is 1.2 is my server resolving and DNS is my server. And if you want to give the IP address also 192.168.1.44. Look, 44 is my what? Is my mail server. Understood? So today is stop now. So coming day, so coming video will configure from here to implement install the Zimbra. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. I hope so you like this video and the knowledge is explored now. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.